Hello everybody and welcome back to my second video in my visit to Vietnam series. Today you join me as we are taking the coach to Hoi An. I've got a couple of videos to make about my time in Hoi An because I spent a couple of days there overall, but this video goes over my experience on the traditional basket boats. Now, you may have seen these go quite viral on Instagram, especially videos of people spinning around quite fast in these basket boats, and certainly I saw that going on when we were there. But despite the virality on Instagram and the fact it might seem a little bit basic, I would highly recommend doing it if you visit Vietnam. Partly because it's a great experience, but also because it really helped the local Vietnamese fishermen there, because all of the people that own those boats are local fishermen. So by going, helping, and supporting, you are helping that community and doing a really important job. And they seem to really like it. It was a really special experience. The reason why the basket boats are circular is because during the French colonial period of Vietnam, the um, traditional shape of a boat was highly taxed by the French government. So instead, the Vietnamese built round boats to get around that harsh tax, and this is why the basket boats are circular. And they decided to keep that shape after the French colonial period because they found that it was much easier to store lots of their fish in. And now they still use the basket boats every morning to go out and fish, but then transfer them into a great activity for tourists in the afternoon. But as we go to Hoi An, you would have seen me, as talking in this video, going through the Hoi Van Pass and past a fantastic lake. To get to Hoi An, you go through Da Nang as well. So you would have seen me going past those specific areas in this video. So I hope you enjoy. Now, you may recognize the name Hai Van Pass if you've seen Top Gear, as their visit to Vietnam, they went through the Hai Van Pass and showcased how dangerous it can be. Now, fortunately, there have been many safety alterations made since then, but it still remains an incredibly dangerous road, and many people have unfortunately lost their lives on there. So it can be quite a hectic and nervy road to traverse, but it is one of the only roads connecting if you're going down Vietnam from Hue to Hoi An. So if you are traveling, please be prepared for that. Now, as we enter Hoi An, I'm immediately taken aback by just how beautiful the city is. It is a really wonderful area, adorned with fantastic colours, and as you may have seen on specific Instagram posts, lots and lots of lanterns. It's really beautiful, and I will do a specific video tailored to exploring Hoi An later down the line. But in this video, we start by cycling to get to the basket boats. You don't have to cycle, but it was included in the tour I was doing, and I do love a little bit of cycling. It was lovely to get round to see the rice paddocks and to see how traditional Vietnamese life works, and then ending in a traditional basket boat just kind of was the cherry on top of the cake, as they say. It was a really lovely experience. It was really cheap to do the basket boats as well. It was about 50,000 Vietnamese dong, which equates approximately to £1.30, and that was for a 45-minute trip on the uh, river leading out to the sea. So it was really lovely. I really hope you enjoy the footage. Now, as we come to the end of my second video from my visit to Vietnam series, I'd like to say a huge thank you for tuning in. It was really lovely to showcase this experience with you, and I'd highly recommend doing it yourself. It also offers a really fantastic sunset as well if you do it at the right time. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure to share this with you, and I'm looking forward to showcasing more of my wonderful trip around this fantastic country in later videos. Join me for then, and have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you very much.